Today, we talk about...
Hey, yo. So, oh, look, you can see me. Yo, Kyle.
What's up, dude?
Anyway, so I bit the bullet. Figured I found a perfect price to purchase the Air Max 1 Parra's 2018. Love the box, love the pattern. It had to grow on me for a second, but over time, eventually it got me. Now, for those that don't know, Parra, a beautiful Dutch artist who uses a lot of bright, beautiful colors, which I love. And with that said, he had his first collaboration back in the 2005-ish era with the Air Max 1 Amsterdam. If you haven't seen my video on that, click somewhere here, a bop. Cool. Now, with that said, he had a second one that came out around 2010 to kind of end a whole series of Dutch beautifulness that came out. A lot of good straight out of patta, the chlorophylls as well, which if you haven't seen my review on those, I nabbed them bitches as well. Still waiting on them cherrywoods though. So, Parra 2005, Amsterdam, amazing history to that sneaker if you want to check that out. The cherrywood also, still on the hunt for that. We'll see what happens. Eventually I hope to get it. Thirdly, now we are here in 2018 with the Air Max 1 Parra. And I don't have them here with me. They'll be delivered back to my place, so I'll show you when I get them. But you've seen plenty of footage on that already, probably from other YouTubers, so it what it I ain't got to show it to you right now. What I do want to talk to you about, though, is the fact that that pair specifically has led to an awakening for me to think I'm on to the next sneaker trend here. So I really only caught on to the sneaker trends probably around 2015 onward. So back then it was all this sock shoe era. So we're talking your, what do we got here? We're talking your Ultra Boosts, right? Right. And now Ultra Boosts are dead because sock shoes are dead. So then we moved into the dad shoe era. So dad shoe era, now we have, I guess the only one that qualifies here is this. But I want us to stop using the term dad shoe because dads ain't wearing this. They just ain't. Nah. This I wouldn't call a dad shoe, and I wouldn't call this a dad shoe era. Now, did the, what do you call it? The, what's that one dad shoe? Oh, the Monarchs. Did the Monarchs make a comeback? Sure. But kind of, not really, right? They've always been around. It's just like, it is what it is. But we should just start calling this the chunky shoe era. So anytime you see these chunky shoes, that's what we should call them. So I don't know if I'd call the old school Asics in the same vein of chunky shoe era, because A, this didn't come out anytime recently. B, it's still like a sleek design, but technically I guess you could call it in the chunky shoe era or chunky shoe vibe because it's not a sock shoe. But most importantly, I just wanted to show this off again because it's so beautiful. Thanks, Ronnie. Shout out to you one time. Now, where's that leave us now? So, with this Air Max 1 Parra, it got me thinking, and I was starting to see a lot of pictures of various shoes, and it made me think, I think we may be on to the next trend here. And I could be wrong, but I don't give a fuck. Skip Bayless is wrong all the time. He gets paid millions of bucks. So at the risk of being wrong, let me just tell you, I've noticed a lot of photos. So first up, the Adidas ZX4004D. This is gorgeous. And yeah, I'm going to be passing on these, but I was like, What I mean is, there's a lot of colors going on here. So I think the next trend is going to be a lot of utilization of color blocking, diversity, and vomiting of colors all over shoes. I mean, look at this other Adidas model. Bruh. And as some of you know, I've been on the hunt still for the perfect Air Max 270 colorway. And my head started to turn when I noticed these newer Flyknit colorways coming out. I was like, okay, a lot of color here. Made me take a second look, but I'm not so sure. But hey, again, starting to see a pattern here. And then throwing the new colorways of the React Element 87s, and you see all these bop, flashes of color just popping up all over the place. I mean, even Diodora's been jumping in on this. Oh, bop. But wait, there's more. Giuseppe Zanotti, famed luxury looks sneaker designer to the stars. And mostly probably better well known for his high heels for the ladies. Came out with this recently. Damn, son, where'd you find this? And let's not forget Pharrell and his love of colors, which is most perfectly shown in this and this. Go figure. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. And I mean, even extending into the high-end fashion world. Check out this Versace piece. Yeah, this is happening, guys. Now, you may be asking, where did this all start? When did this all start? Well, I mean, these things are all premeditated murder, am I right? No. These are, obviously things that have been planned for ahead of time. Who knows how long? I'm not an insider in the fashion industry or anything, but you think back to Sean Witherspoon's Air Max 97 design. Now, do I think that was directly related to this trend, or was this more of just his personal style? Because it still reflects as something I could perfectly see in his aesthetic based on his vintage Guess fashion preferences and his, just seeing how he does things at round two and the kind of things that excite him when he's picking certain pieces up for certain videos he's made in the past. So I'm not so sure that that's where it started, but that definitely caught my attention a little bit because I was like, But that felt more like an Easter shoot. Easter time, you see a lot of these montage of colors and stuff, but typically it's a lot more pastel-y, a lot more muted, but still colorful. This is straight up just bop, color, bop, color, bop, color, bop, all over the place. So yeah, I don't know what to make of it. But it is what it is. So I think this is the new trend. And the Parra pair is really what set it off for me. So that's going to be my hallmark in setting off this whole pair. All the more reason to get it. Glad I did. And yeah, we'll see how that shakes out over the coming months. But let me know if you think differently. We out of this motherfucker. Bye.